story where Jesus was talking. And Jesus said, "For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was naked and you gave me clothing. I was sick and you took care of me. I was in prison and you visited me." And the king will answer them, "Truly I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these," so the king in this case is Jesus, "one of the least of these who was members of my family, you did it to me." So sometimes when we see somebody in the world that's really struggling, whether it's literally one of these things or something else in their life, it is, you can sort of say, well, what if that was Jesus? What would I do? And if it was Jesus, you probably go help them, right? So then you just go and help them. I had this experience when we went to New Orleans. There was this woman, and I had Ubered with Jade, Homewood, and my daughter down to their hotel, because they had a different hotel than we did for the youth gathering, than the middle schoolers, or really actually the high schoolers, not the middle schoolers, but the high schoolers. And so I was walking back, because why not? It was nice out. And this woman was like, she's like, "Hey, baby, do you have like just some food? I'm so hungry." And I said, "No, I don't have any food." And I kept walking. And I crossed the street, and I looked behind me, and there she is. And I literally said to myself, what if that was Jesus? So then I turned around, and I said, "Well, I don't have any money, but I can take you to Shake Shack, and we can get you a burger and something to drink." And that's what I did. And the truth is, I don't know why I was not more generous in the first place, because when you're on a trip like that, like we're raising money, so like meals and everything is covered. So it wasn't even like I was spending like money out of my personal bank account. Like I could just use some of my meal money, some of my food money for the trip, and maybe eat a little less, right? To then feed her. And that's what I did. So, all right. The transforming nature of God's love is best understood when we put that as skin on it, movement to it, and ourselves in it. So it isn't just like, again, we're going to go in our Bibles today, right? But it's about like, we best can understand it probably as human beings, not as like an idea or a set of rules on how to live your life, what's right or wrong, but like, how should we treat that human being? How should we treat that human being? Living out the example of Jesus is the heart of this baptism promise, that is serving all people following the example of Jesus. So Jesus, I like, as you guys get older, like, here's what you haven't gotten in confirmation or in Sunday school, right? You haven't gotten like perfectly like mastery of the Bible, right? Right? We haven't had you study the Bible or do a lot of memorization stuff, at least since I've been here, right? You're going to get that as you get older, okay? And so we see like Jesus going around, and maybe you haven't seen all these stories, but going around and helping people who were people that in that society you shouldn't even talk to. Okay? So think about the people in our society that people don't like or people want to marginalize or ostracize or be whatever, right? Jesus would go and hang out with those people. You know who Jesus would hang out with? Jesus would hang out with me. It's sort of sad. Right? But I'm really privileged. You know, like even when I'm like, say, money's tight, I open my refrigerator because I want a snack and I'm hungry and there's plenty of food in there, right? When I need clothes, I can get clothes. If I got into some legal trouble, whether it was fair or not fair that I'd be in that trouble, I can get a lawyer and I have resources, right? Like it isn't. That's not the people that maybe Jesus would come and hang out and help right away. I wouldn't be that person, and that's okay. Because I have those things, because I have these privileges and these resources, I get to be a Jesus person and go and help other people be okay. Does that make any sense to you? Am I making sense? All right. So, I'm going to say this opening prayer, and then we'll get into it. So, compassionate God, for all who are present and called, you've gifted us with this thing called the Holy Spirit to encounter the world in need. So please fill us with compassion, just like your compassion, mercy and love for the people around us. May we live a life of faith with joy and with a spirit of you have the same Bible? I don't know, each of you have a Good News Bible or something else? So some often giving each other the page numbers isn't the helpful thing because everything is different.
I got it. Wait, what's the question?
It's right up there, my friend. I should grab a Bible too. Play this game with you. 2 weeks ago, we had somebody else join us, not this week. Oh. In fact, it's a section that talks about who was blessed. So do you see a section of Matthew 5, chapter 5? There's a list of things like, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Do you see that? Right at the beginning of chapter 5 of Matthew.
See happy.
Yours says happy?
Yeah.
It says, happy are those who know they are spiritually poor, for the kingdom of the Lord, and happy are those who mourn in rest.
All right, I'm going to get you different translations. It'll be more helpful. Here, you can have this one. I have a Good News Bible also at home. That's funny.
What?
So here's a lesson about the Bible, right? So here's the thing, right? You guys know the language the Bible was written in?
Hebrew?
One of it was written in Hebrew, and most of the Hebrew Bible, or the Old Testament, was written in Hebrew. Some of it was written in an even older language called, or a similar language, not older, but another language called Aramaic. And the New Testament was written in Greek. And so anytime you do translations, like there isn't necessarily like a one-for-one word for everything. There's lots of ways to translate. So these translators decided to translate blessed into happy. I don't know if I would agree with that, but that's what they chose to do. And so, what do you think what would we call these blessed? What would we call this blessed section? Look at your the beatifics, the beatitudes, the blessings, or none of the above. Oh wait. What do you think?
I know.
Sometimes they give you headings to help.
Can I put my answer
Oh,
in?
I think I found
To
it.
help.
It's B.
I agree with me. Yeah, you agree with me. Yep.
Yeah, they call these the beatitudes. They're pretty famous. A lot of people use those as like examples of like here are the people that we need to pay special attention to, the Jesus people. Here are the people who are extra vulnerable. All right, in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8. Which of the following is an example of love? Patient, kind, humble, not boastful, all of the above. So find 1 Corinthians. It will be Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1 Corinthians. It will be after Romans.
So after Matthew,
times he says the words, but like the worst off, or the maybe even the least popular. That's not a good thing. Okay, so like, are there people in your school that have like who everybody's friends with and are super popular?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that means there's probably some people who have fewer friends. Well, the people that have fewer friends are the least in that situation when it comes to friends, right? So the most hungry, the most thirsty, the most naked. I don't know how you get the most naked. Right? The people that are deeply in need.
Well, it might be like the most people that are like more open. Well, not like, but like, like people that are like, I don't know what I was gonna say. Like people can like read through them really easy.
Oh, I
And
see.
they're like easy to like make fun of and like
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
control them.
Yeah. Can I ask a personal question about Thomas?
Yeah.
Is he on the spectrum? On
Um,
the autism spectrum?
not at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Like, if let's say in the future Thomas or anybody, I think about Thomas, like has learning delays. Sometimes people that have learning delays get made fun of, right? And so Thomas, or not Thomas, really anybody, any young kid in that kind of situation may not be learning as fast as like everybody else, right? Well, that is the least of those students, right? It's not like who's worse. It's almost like who's worse off. Does that make sense? Um, I don't know if you want to hear this, but I don't necessarily think I am that great of a employee of God's. Like, I work for God. I don't think I'm really that great. I do what I'm told. I go where I'm supposed to go. Sometimes I even resent it, and I'm not happy about it, right? Um, but there are some people who are like I'm thinking about Sheila here, right, or Ruth. Mary, Minister Mary, right? Like these people who are like sometimes, I mean, they're just here all the I'm thinking about your grandma who's here, I mean, Wednesday night, Sunday morning, like, and maybe as a young person you're like, well, I'd rather be someplace else than church all the time, grandma, but
Yeah.
like those people do so much, but they're also on the lookout for the people who need. And I can think about Sheila and Mary and your grandma Florence, and I can think about things that they need that they're not as great at, and how I can support them. That's what Jesus is talking about. So he has all the above. In John chapter 12, now this is a trick, guys. This is tricky. So there is a Gospel of John, and there's two letters called John. You want the Gospel of John. So Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, fourth book. In John chapter 12, we are asked to present ourselves to the world as what? An American, sacrificial lamb, a living sacrifice, or none of the above. So you're going to have to read all of John chapter 12. Not the letters, not 1 John or 2 John. Read the English. John chapter 12. So the fourth book of the New Testament. Hi Thomas, what's up?
Can I be in here?
You totally could be.
Yeah.
We talked about you. I asked a question about you.
Okay.
Yeah. We're reading the Bible. We're very interested.
My soup.
Thank you for being such a good reader tonight, Thomas. supposed to be a TV show.
Yeah. When
Got your guess, Owen, or are you still working? Got your guess?
when
I'm looking at it too.
I bet you, guess what?
What's that?
So when me and Tiffany and Lizzie got our bunk beds, guess what?
What's that?
We were watching Disney Channel and guess what we got it to watch?
You got to watch, Sunny with a Chance. That's the show that was on when I stopped watching Disney Channel, because my kids stopped watching.
It was The Incredibles 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they had a movie thing that you can watch your fan with your fan.
Okay.
And then me and Tiffany and Lizzie saw it.
Okay. I'm looking for this answer too. Did you find it?
I think it's D.
Is he ask us, we are asked to present ourselves as what? Does he ask us to present ourselves as something? Oh.
I read the line, I didn't see it.
Serves me must follow me and follow only those who serve me.
Hey, Pastor.
Yes, my friend.
I just got in a bad accident, but it was my fault.
How is it your fault?
When it was your birthday.
Well, okay, I don't know the answer to this. Let's see what they say. And then I can figure this out. A living sacrifice.
I was thinking that, but I don't think it means as a sacrifice. I think it means as sacrificing your life as to Jesus.
Yeah, so, and it's not just Jesus, but like the people, like Jesus is asking us to serve the people around us, right? So,
Sacrifice our life to serve your people, not
yeah,
sacrifice.
in the name of Jesus, right? So it's like, it isn't like, hey, go die, right? That's not what's being asked. What's being,
That's it.
yes.
Lizzie's snake died, but the good news is she got a new one, and he's super nice.
Is he super nice? Lizzie, I'm so sorry that your snake died.
Yeah, she died this morning trying to eat dirt.
Was she hungry or what?
No, she wouldn't eat for as long as I had her.
Oh,
What, who?
My snake.
that's too bad.
Guy trying to eat dirt?
Yeah.
In Matthew 20, the gospel writer said that Jesus came to offer his life as what? Exchange, a ransom, a gift, or an offering. So let's look at Matthew 20.
Hey,
I think it's A. I don't think he looked at it, so.
He did it.
But he could just know his Bible that well.
Hey, Pastor, check this out.
Sure, why not?
That's me and my son, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, Sonic is the best. Thank you.
Yeah, Sonic is the best.
Let's see here. Here offers. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm working with your sister and her two friends here.
Final answer.
be like your number two guys, right? And Jesus was like, well, that's not up to me, but sure, you get to follow me and get to experience everything I'm going to experience, which isn't always good. And then, but everybody else didn't understand it, so they were upset with them, right? Like, why are you special? But Jesus said to them, you know that the rulers of the Gentiles, so the rulers of the non-Jewish people, so basically people in the world, lord it over them, and their great ones are tyrants over them. So imagine I'm your pastor, Segan, you're going to do what I say, and look, I'm special, and you're going to serve me, right? We don't do that, right? We don't do that here. In fact, actively, there are parts like during worship, I have you guys do those parts that a lot of people think only pastors should do, right? It will not be so among you, but whoever wishes to be awesome, I'm going to change this, to be great among you, must be your servant. That is, whoever's going to be the best, actually is going to be the best servant. So think about Ruth and Mary and Anne and Sheila and Florence and a whole bunch of other people around here who do so much around this church, right? You notice they're often here just doing work. And that's why they're really great. They're doing things to help people, right? Just as somebody, so Jesus came here to be a ransom for the lives of men. What does it mean to be a ransom? Somebody not very important, you said? It's interesting. Yeah. What does that mean? You summoning us?
Well, soon.
You assume?
Soon.
Oh, soon. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. You got a thought, Lizzie, about what it means for Jesus to be a ransom? You think? I think it's really one way to think about it. I like how you thought about it. Another way to think about it is like being a hostage, right? Like an exchange, right? That Jesus is being given over, so all the other people in the world who are captive can be free. And what are we captive to? What are you and I captive to? Our sins, death, mistakes, hurting, being hurt, all of these kinds of things, right? And that Jesus is here to fix them. The other big thing that we're trapped by is it's hard. Sometimes it's very hard for humans to have a good relationship with God. And Jesus is meant to fix that also, right? So there's plenty of people who have a relationship with God in this world, and God bless them. And I don't know about them and their route, but I know that I can't get to God without Jesus. That's how I've been built up. Are we being summoned, Mary, for our final song?
Come with me,
All right.
Jesus said.
Actually, when we're done here, we're gonna have time to work on their advanced students.
No, I know.
So,
I want to be back up the other end. Alright, I gotta find Peter.
my internet's not working
Scary. I went up there because they never
on my
got
telephone.
gave her a gloves or something.
The downstairs works best for me. I don't know why it just does.
Bye, Mommy. Get back here.
Oh my gosh, wait, how long is First Peter? Wait, is there only one, how many chapters are there?
Peter 1-5.
Seriously? We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna have you read all of First Peter.
Don't know.
That seems.
I'll just make a wild guess and probably get it
You
right.
could make a wild guess. Oh wait, this is probably the one. Are we called to be, in First Peter we are called to be a good servant of the manifold grace of God, a good observer of the manifold grace of God, a good steward of the manifold grace of God, or none of the above. Now, do you guys know what manifold means?
Nope.
Wait, what are we called? Hold on.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't read all of First Peter. I don't even know where in First Peter you would find the answer to this right now. It's not a very long book. It just, I didn't think ahead. You guys know what manifold means?
No.
So manifold is a car part. So it means like the many or various ways.
Oh, so good servant of the many is God.
Yeah.
And
So the many of the various various ways of God's grace, the good observer of the various ways of God's grace, or a good steward of the various ways of God's grace. What do you guys think? Do you guys know what a
No,
servant?
no, no, I'm not ready yet.
You guys know what a steward? You guys know what a servant is?
like a butler.
Yeah.
You guys know what an observer is?
Yeah, it's like a
Person that watches.
Yeah. You guys know what a steward is?
it's like a butler guy.
Yeah, so think of somebody like who takes care of something. It doesn't have to be a butler. Though Segan would know all about butlers since he's Batman.
He has Alfred. You should name him.
Alright, so Owen thinks servant.
Like A.
What do you think, Lizzie?
I think it's B.
B. So we should.
You have to take a shot at the gun.
I am Steve.
Okay, Steve
No.
from
You are not. Yeah.
Steve from Minecraft. Which one are which are we supposed to be? Are we supposed to be a good servant, a good observer, a good steward, or none of these? Well, somebody has picked A and somebody picked B, so if you pick C, then at least this whole room is covered.
Well, not because technically, if I get it, right, they get it.
Yes.
But isn't technically a steward is the same as a servant?
Oh.
No, a servant cares for many. A steward cares for one specific person. Like Alfred
Unless
doesn't.
it's a family.
Alfred doesn't care about anyone.
Or like,
He cares about
so like, let me give an example. Like, I'm supposed to be a servant of a kind here, certainly. I'm also like a steward of among many people, a steward of this place's resources, right? So I help make sure that we use this building well and our land well and our property well and all that good stuff. Yeah. Probably sitting aside, it's hilarious. All right, let's guess.
I've got.
Apparently, we're supposed to be good stewards of the manifold grace of God. So we're supposed to take care of the. So it's not like when we go to serve people and help people, right? Is it about how good we are? Is it about how good Lizzie is and Segan is and Owen is and Pastor Greg is? Or is it about how good God is? Yeah. Like if I help that woman out of guilt, oh, okay, she got some food that night. But like. The hope is that we actually do the good that we do because of how much God loves and how there's an abundance of God's love and we just want to share it. Does that make sense? All right, the words describe using our gifts, talents, time, and resources on behalf of others is called parenting, service, stupid, or charity.
B. It's not charity.
Oh, I know it's B.
Hold on.
So the word that describes us using our various gifts, our talents, our time, and resources for other people Segan golf out. Segan right, third annual golf outing for super duperness. Okay? And Segan's feeling really good about himself because this golf outing, yeah, it goes something good. But look, it helps with your branding and your influence and your TikTok channel or whatever you got, right? Like that's charity. But imagine if that same donor, imagine you, sure, you may write a check for $10,000. Maybe you also showed up and, golfed in the event. Maybe helped not just golf, maybe helped serve food, helped or helped do the work of my charity, right? So I worked with folks that had like learning disabilities. Maybe what if that person also, totally wrote a check because they were wealthy and they could write a check. And we certainly named the event after them. What if they also came and tutored some of the kids? That would be service. Do you see the difference? Oh yeah, please amend it. Thank you. Charity is often like, I do a thing because it benefits me, but sure, it's nice if it helps everybody. Me helping somebody helps me. Or service is like, I'm just doing this for you. You see the difference? Charity's good. And you should do it sometimes. Because, I don't know, when we raised money for the fires in California, we just wrote a check. We gave charity. What we didn't do is organize a crew to go and help fight the fire.
We also could have done that.
We could have done that, but we didn't.
How long did the fires last?
A long time. Plus, we also, the folks around here are older people, and I also even if they weren't older, many of them are not trained to fight fires. So we probably should. We're not. That's not our gift, or talent, or time, or our resources. Right. Now you as Batman could have done it. All right. Making a promise to serve all people, following the example of Jesus, happens when? During middle school, during the affirmation of baptism, during Advent, or during halftime? You say halftime, you say Advent, and you say during the affirmation of baptism. Like, it's the same question every time, guys. For these promises, you're going to do this during confirmation, during the affirmation of baptism.
That's what confirmation is?
Yeah, and we call it the affirmation. You're affirming your baptism. What we like to call our confirming your baptism. All right, so guys, we have about 10 minutes left. Like, you are young adults. You know when you need to have your faith statement stuff done.
Well, I kind of do.
Okay.
I actually don't know that even if it's not there for that.
Oh, did I not give you the form?
No, if you,
Let me give you a form.
Someone would think I need that more.
wait, do you know, do you have like a thing, that tells you when everyone was baptized?
You can call, you guys can call the office and Ole can look that up.
Yeah, right now?
Not right now. Like, have your parents call during the day or leave a voicemail, and then he'll call
Oh,
them
so
back.
I can just do it right now?
Yeah, or if you want to write a note for Ole, or have them, you guys can write a note for Ole and put it on his desk. Oh, and let me get you this.
Why does E. Taylor add?
Alright, I'm gonna ask when I was baptized. I'm gonna ask my mom. Does she give me a Body of Works when I was a girl.
That's her little thing.
Have you still been talking to Maddie?
Yeah, she's in the shower. Dude, Emma's in the shower.
Why are you saying? Why are you telling me?
Bro, Maddie is not. She's lovely. That's just. Should I ask her?
All right, so Owen, I will tell you what I told Lizzie and Segan. Basically, this is a note sheet. And I encourage you to sort of answer all 10 questions. And then type it up into like one. If you answer all 10 questions, you will have a just fine faith statement. This isn't a test. You're going to talk about in this faith statement where you're at with your faith journey, where you're at, where who God is to you right now. There's God is in your life and what kind of commitment to the church you're willing to make today. Okay? That's what it is. If you do this, you will do just fine when we read the faith statements. If you don't, well, I had one young man when I was doing work in Lake Mills who literally stood up and said, "My name is so and so. My parents are these two people. I like to play D&D. I didn't finish the rest." And I didn't look dumb. I don't want to say that. I didn't look unprepared, but he looked unprepared, right? He didn't have much of a faith statement, and he lost out on an opportunity. And I think he was embarrassed, right? So, if you fill that out and then type up your notes, then you'll have an answer. Do you think Segan wants to have a little? He took off the little hat that he made.
Can I write about, can I like be like, my name is Batman.
I mean, is
I
that
am 13 years old.
is that
I
honest?
cannot explode.
I encourage you to be honest and tell the truth. What other questions do you have? Yes. In fact, here's what you can do. Not only can you have an Oreo, you should go on my desk in my study and get the new box of Oreos and bring them in here. And I'll put away your Bibles for you.
Are there pens?
Yeah, there should be some up there.
There's
Actually,
all
for
this. Do you need one?
No.
Okay.
Segan, do you need a
Dude,
pen?
if you guys want to go, you guys. Segan's gonna go on my desk